Hello all, welcome to the 8th episode of Introduction to Functions. In this session, we are going to talk about the range of the function. A range of a function is nothing but all the possible values of y. Essentially, all the possible values which the function can attain, right? So let's say we have a function y is equal to 2x plus 1. We have seen earlier that it's a linear function because the degree of the function is 1. And when we plot it on a xy axis, it will be a straight line. Let's say something like this. Right? As we see, the value of the function, the value y of this function goes from minus infinity through till plus infinity, right? It can attain any which value depending upon the value of x. Hence the range of this function is v minus infinity to plus infinity. However, this may not be the case for every function. Let's see something else in a moment. Let's look at the other function. Let's say y is equal to x square. Let's try to find the range of this function, right? So basically, we start giving some values of x and find the corresponding values of y, right? So for x equal to 0, we have y equal to 0. For x equal to 1, we get y again 1 because 1 square is 1. For x2, y is 4. For x minus 1, we have y still 1 because minus 1 times minus 1 is again 1. For x equal to minus 2, we have y 4 because minus 2 times minus 2 is 4 and so on and so forth, right? So basically what do we see? We see that all the values of y for this function are above 0. The lowest value of y is 0. There is nothing below 0 for the value of y because no matter what the value of x is, y can never go negative. Y will always be positive. Hence the range of this function would be 0 to infinity, right? So there is nothing here below 0. So the range is 0 to infinity. Let's take yet another example of a function and see how it behaves. We have a function y is equal to x cubed. Let's try to understand what would be the range of this function. Again, we're going to do the same thing. Create a simple xy table, given some values of x, and find the corresponding values of y, right? And when we do that, we get these points which we plot on the xy axis and we join them, right? Clearly, as we see here, the values of y range from minus infinity through till plus infinity, right? When x is positive, y will be positive, and when x is negative, y will also be negative. So the range of this function would be minus infinity to plus infinity. Hopefully you guys got a good understanding about what is the range of a function and how do we find it. In case you have any questions, please feel free to reach us at info.mathleads@gmail.com. See you in the next session.